All right, like you say, I'm Jerome Yarbrough. A lot of y'all know me. I know you. I met you somewhere in my capacity here in Gainesville and Hall County. You heard Miss Jaya, you heard Fred. They all came after me. A lot of people don't know my story and why I owe so much to the Boys and Girls Club. You see, I was a club kid back in the 70s, and I serve on the board today. It all started like this. June 11, 1959. I was born in Hall County Hospital, raised right in the middle of the civil rights movement. Something that was very confusing to me as a young boy. I really didn't understand what was going on with people and all the hatred and civil unrest. It's just very confusing. You know, it takes a village to raise a kid. And my village looked something like this. My father was a chronic alcoholic. My mother worked more than one job, mostly in other people's homes raising their kids. And her second job was in the cotton mill. But I had a praying grandmother who always told me I could be something special, and my father who told me I would never amount to nothing. The school system here in Hall County integrated in 1969. And this was a big change in my life. It was the first time I realized I was different, and some people didn't treat me. They treated me different because I didn't look like them. Didn't understand it. In 1971, I lost two members of my village. My grandmother died, my father left town. That's when the club came in my life. My mother said, you need to be somewhere safe. They opened the doors, they encouraged me, they showed me a different life, something that I didn't realize. I started to get the big picture, and they always encouraged me to dream big, and I can do anything that I wanted to, not telling me, but showing me things that I never knew. In high school, things got a little better as far as race relations and that kind of stuff. And I had a coach, Coach Bobby Gruen. He talked about character, guidance. I asked Coach Niblett to come today because when I heard his message, it reminded me of my coach. I made it through all of this and got through high school. And after high school, not having enough money to go to college, I joined the United States Army. But I always remember that trip that I took to the Gainesville Fire Department. See the trucks, see the crew, and I said, that's my dream. And the staff kept telling me, said, well, if you quit getting in trouble and you keep working hard, you can be a firefighter. I spent 37 years at the Gainesville Fire Department, where I retired recently as the chief of the department. I also retired in the United States Army as a staff sergeant, Army medic, with 7 years active duty, 19 years in the Army Reserve. I give all my credit to my village, my mother, my grandmother, my father, my community, and most of all, the Boys and Girls Club, where I was safe when my mother worked and all the confusion at the time to be who I am today. You know, kids today need villages, but their villages are different. They rely on social media, the streets, the justice system for answers. When the pandemic hit, schools closed, but the club doors was open. so parents can still go to work and educate and get that education, that tutoring. Kids still need the club. The community needs the club. The workforce here in Hall County needs the club. People in the audience tonight, you need the club. So I stand here tonight, ask you to please support the Boys and Girls Club and invest in the future of this community and the kids to show them that there's other things out there and they can make a difference.